I've got a feeling this week will seem really short. It's the last few days before the Easter holidays, so plenty to crack on with. Feeling kind of rubbish today. You know, like when you get a scratchy throat and your eyes go and you can just feel that you've got a cold coming. Yeah, I just feel a bit out of sorts. And I'm the guest on a podcast in exactly an hour from now. So just trying to perk myself up a bit with one of these. So I was just chatting to a client actually who I work with right at the beginning of 2015, and they have come back to me wanting to sort of re-edit some of that footage. Yeah, it was really nice to chat to her actually, that was good. And funnily enough, also I've just had an email in from another old client, might even be the same year, a client out in Dubai looking to do a new video, and can I be involved in that as well. So yeah, just sitting here feeling like I'm full of cold and work trickling in. It's quite nice. That was such a nice chat. It's the Parentpreneur podcast. I don't know when it comes out, but I'll let Alexa, turn off the dining room lights, please. Okay. Take your time, love. Thank you. I am really running late to pick up the kids. I've left the car at school, so I've got no choice but to run. Lovely school run. My wife isn't very well today, so she is at home. But other than that, it's a normal day. So this task is also subject to the GDPR. Been churning through loads of emails today and also getting on top of blog feedback. Yeah, a while ago I talked about how I was working with a writer to produce content for the Being Freelance website. The first one went brilliantly, and since then we've kind of stalled. But I realise now that it was totally my fault. So she has produced maybe 3 blog posts, none of which have been published, because I haven't given feedback. And I know that the reason I've not given feedback is because what I was trying to do was almost rewrite them. Instead of saying, how about this, that or that? I was trying to rewrite them, which is crazy. Like, I don't know what I was thinking of. I must have been so frustrating for her. Anyway, she has different ways of working with different clients, and she said, well, how about we try this way? And so going forward, she's going to send me an outline for a post, at which point I can give my feedback and suggest guests from the podcast who would be good as quotes for that, beyond the ones that maybe she's found, because obviously I know all of the... And then from that, she can then go away and write the blog post. It's such a good idea. And I think we both now feel relieved that we've figured that out. But yeah, it just goes to show that sometimes if something isn't working between you and your client, maybe you need to try and figure out what that is and find just a different way of working. It doesn't mean that maybe that client is bad, i.e. I was bad. So it might be a matter of communication, it could be a matter of deadlines, it could be about the actual process, as we've just found out. So yeah, it's just worth bearing in mind, but I reckon that's going to fix it, and it'll all be good going forward. So done that, done some voiceover stuff, and now heading into school early. Sorry, I know it's a good look. Heading into school early because it's school play day. At board snacks. Thursday. As if my work days weren't short enough, because it's the last day before the Easter holidays, the kids finish school today at 2. Yeah, today I've got videos to edit, a haircut to get, some packing to do, because we're going to go away, pick the kids up, double play date, drop the cat at the cattery. So Susie and I are just going through the slides for the WordCamp talk I'm doing. Remember, I was questioning whether or not I should do it myself or hire a designer to do it for me. I'm so glad I hired a designer, because even what goes on the screen behind you is like a representation of your own standards and what you are, right? Yeah, they've done a cracking job. And now I'm uploading it into Google... What's this? Google Slides? Please work, please work, please work. Yes! Oh, yes! Suddenly it's 2 o'clock and the Easter holidays commence. The weather may have been rubbish, but it's been so good to get away. And the thing is actually, this is just the beginning of the Easter holidays.